All right, here we go. So we're gonna be on the floor. Hi. Stop. Chit chat stops.
What?
Chit chat stops.
Yes, yes, coach.
All right, we're gonna be on the floor. Knees are gonna be bent, feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, hands behind your thighs. Let's round back and then come up. Start to use your breathing on your bottom, not your back, Renee.
I know. I couldn't see it coming.
Good. So we're using those thighs to round back. Inhale, exhale. Let's sit up nice and tall. Straighten that spine. Let's do it 2 more times. And up. Perfect. And one more. Shut this door. That looks good. And now let's let go of our thighs. Extend your arms out to the side. Come back as far as you can. Really draw your belly button in, keeping that back nice and protected. Hold it back. Hold it back there. Hold it. Good. Bring your hands together. Take your hands to heart center, fingertips to the ceiling, and drop your elbows right and left. Good. Keeping that belly button in, nice and strong. We're not rotating our spine, just dropping your elbows side to side. Give that oblique a little crunch. Come up if you need to. If that back starts to feel it, we've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the hand center, lift the feet off the floor. Good. Pull that belly button in. Excellent. Once again, drop your elbows. Now, if that doesn't work for you where you're back, you can lower your heels back down to the floor. That's fine. Being mindful, we're not rotating back. That elbow's dropping to the side. You're giving your oblique a little squeeze. Good. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here is 1. Extend those arms back out. Separate the palms and straighten your legs. Straighten your legs. Good. Hold that teaser. Bring your arms up to shoulder height. Hold 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop your heels. Give those shins a hug.
I can hardly wait till we start working it out.
Jeez. Funny lady. All right, let's roll down. Let's roll down onto our back. Hands are going to be at your sides. We're going to tuck our tailbone in. We're going to TTSS, tip, tuck, squeeze, suck. What does that mean? We tip our hips. Tuck in the hips, squeeze your glutes, suck your belly button in, and lift up and bridge. Nice and slow, 1 vertebrae at a time, coming off the floor. Up. And then we're going to take a deep breath out. We're up top here. As we exhale, lower yourself 1 vertebrae at a time. Exhale, we go down, upper back, middle back. Keep those hips tipped until the last second, and you drop the tailbone down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, lift the tailbone. Squeeze your glutes, belly button. Continue. Use your core to lift yourself up off the floor to the top. Inhale at the top. Exhale. Once again, nice and slow. Keep those hips tipped forward, tucked in, belly button in. Your tailbone's the last thing to drop down onto the floor. And once again, you're going to inhale. Exhale, lift off the same way. Good. A couple more up and down, nice and slow, really connecting to those core muscles. Think of yourself lifting your spine off of the mat and then lowering it back down. Good. 2 more, just like this. We're going to end up in bridge. So slowly down. Inhale, exhale, lift. Good, staying up in here in bridge, hands are at your side, lift your right foot off the floor. Extend that foot to the ceiling. Good, flat left foot on the floor, little pulse, up, up. Now if you can, bend your elbows, palms face you, send your fingers to the ceiling, and then lift the arms all the way up. And it's a lift, lift, it's not fast, pulse, pulse, up, up. Up, 4, 3, 2. Lower just your upper arm to the floor. Lower that right foot to the floor. Don't lower your hips. Extend your left foot to the ceiling. Good. Find your center and balance and start to pump. Pump. Flat right foot. Extend those fingers to the ceiling. Nice and slow. up, up. Squeeze that right glute. Point that left toe to the ceiling. Up, up, up. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower your upper arm only. Lower that left foot to the floor. Keep that left foot on the floor. Bring your right foot up and over onto your left thigh. Figure 4. Good. Extend your hands to the ceiling. And we're going to slowly lift up. Come all the way down to a hover. And then lift up. Come all the way down to a hover, nice and slow. Flat left foot on the floor. Beautiful. Why are we extending our arms? We're using our core to help. We're not using our hands on the floor for balance. We're using our core. So nice and slow. Connect to all those core muscles. Press out of that left foot up. Squeeze that left glute and lower down to a hover. Lift slowly up, squeeze, and release down to a hover. Give me 2 more. Up and squeeze. Lower to that hover. 1 more. Up. Good. Lower to the hover. Lower your upper arm. Take your right foot to the floor. Left foot comes over to that right side. Extend your hands to the ceiling. Lift all the way up, pressing out of the right foot. Squeeze that right glute and slowly lower to a hover. We're not pulsing. Up, slow. Pause at the top and slowly lower down to a hover. Good. Nice and slow, nice and controlled. Again, connect to all those core muscles. Even your upper abdominals are helping you stay still, keeping those hips square to the floor. Slowly lowering down, up, and down. Maybe 4 more. Slow up, and release down. Here's 3. And release down. Here's 2. Really squeeze. And release down. 1 more. Up. Good. And down. Lower your upper arm only. Place that left foot down onto the floor. Bring your knees together, keep your feet hip width apart. Good. Now squeeze those knees together. Your feet are still hip width apart. Extend your arms back up. Here we go. Lift up, squeeze, lower, squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze. So as you're squeezing your knees, you're squeezing your glutes up, and squeeze, and 4. How's those glutes feeling? 3.
They're tired.
Yes. 2. And 1. Excellent. Lower your hips to the floor. Lower your arms to the floor. Bring your knees into your chest and give them a nice hug. Good. Rock back and forth if that feels good. Do what feels good. Give your lower back and those glutes and hamstrings a nice break. Take your hands, wrap them around the backs of your thighs. Straighten your legs to the ceiling. And get those legs to squeeze, stretching out your hamstrings. Lovely. All right, let's bring the legs down and roll over onto your right side. So roll over to your right side. Now we're going to take our elbow down to the floor. Elbow is going to be directly under your shoulder. Hand is down on the floor. Yep, we're side planking. Okay. So tuck your knees in about 45 degrees. Excellent. We're going to progress in these planks. You do you. If something doesn't work for you, you stay it where you were. So with that hand down on the floor, we're going to lift just our hips up. So leave the lower foot. Yep, just start right there. And that left hand can be down in front. If you got it, you tap it down and lift. Take your hand to your hip, nice and slow. Now, extend your arm to the ceiling. Up. Good. 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up here. Hold it up here. Straighten the legs out. Bring that right foot in front, left foot behind. Excellent. Take your left hand, thread it under your right, and then reach up to the ceiling. And thread it through. And up, nice and slow. Good. Thread it through. And again, if this doesn't work, you lower your lower legs, lower your lower legs to the floor. You can also drop that right leg down to the floor and keep the left foot up. Here we go. Last one. Up. Thread it through. Take that left hand onto the floor, slide your right hand in and come up into a high side plank. Come on, you got this. We're just gonna hold this, your hand is flat on the floor, she's got it, look at Helen. Good, arm up to the ceiling, so you're down like this, nope, you're off your elbow, you're on your hands. Off your elbow on your hand, beautiful, beautiful, hold 4, hold 3, keep that belly button in, hips tucked in, hold 2. Hold 1 and release it down. Woo! Good, come onto your right cheek and down onto your lower back. Right cheek, lower back, right arm is extended out. Bring your feet together, hike a little bit, just like that, yep, left arm over your head. We're gonna lift those legs up, you got it, jackknife, beautiful. There it is, 8. Now you keep that lower back on the floor, or you can bring it all the way up. Good. That's it, nice and slow, don't swing your legs up with purpose, beautiful. 3 more, 3, 2, and 1. Good, tuck those knees in, extend your right arm out. Good, so knees to the left, now open up the other arm, bring your chest to the ceiling, and then take your hands behind your head. You've got it. We're going to bring that chin towards your hip, not your belly button. Lift up and lower. Good. Lift and lower. Nice and slow. Lift. It's a nice little stretch for that lower back, and then you're working into that left oblique. Lift and lower. Nice and slow. So that fist is not between your chin and your chest. You can take your hand and place it there. It doesn't go any lower. It doesn't go any higher. Hands wrapped around the back of your head. Good, beautiful, nice and slow. Up. That neck is supported. You're really focusing on that left oblique. Squeeze it as you come up. Let's go for 4. And 3. And 2. Hold it up there. Hold it and press. Press. Really contract. Contract. Keep that chin towards your hip, not your belly button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come to center. Bring your knees to chest. Take a nice little breather. We have to go to the other side. Yay! All right, when you're ready, we're going to roll over onto our left side. We tuck that elbow directly underneath our shoulder. Knees bent in at about 45 degrees. Excellent. Right hand is in front. And we're going to start to lift those hips up and tap down. Take your hand to your hip if you can. Keep tapping. And lift. Nice and slow. Take your hand to the ceiling. Up. And down, beautiful. Lower and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right hand down for support as you lift up into that elbow side plank. Bring your right foot forward, left foot behind. Good, top leg is forward, bottom leg is behind. Switch your feet, Leslie. Beautiful. Here we go, hand to the ceiling, and we're gonna thread it through. And up, nice and slow. Good. Really keep your hips tucked in and the belly button squeezing. Nice. And remember, you have the option of dropping that bottom leg. That's okay. Drop the bottom leg. You're still getting your work. Excellent, excellent. Give me 4 more. Nice and slow. You're only going to do more if you go faster. And 3.
And more is only more.
And more is only more. And 2. Excellent. 1 more. You've got it, perfecto. Now bring your right hand down for support. We're coming up on our left hand into a full high side plank. Good, arm to the ceiling. You've got this, you've got this. You can always lower that bottom leg. Here we go. For 6, for 5. Here's 4, keep that tailbone tucked in, push your hips forward. Here's 3, belly button squeezing for 2. And 1. All right, jackknives on this side, so you're on your left cheek. Your left arm is on the floor with your palm and forearm down for support. Feet are together. Excellent, we're gonna bring that right hand to our shins, lift up nice and slow with purpose. Slowly lower it back down, so we don't swing the legs, we don't drop the legs. Options here, keep your lower back down, and just bring your legs up. Second option is to just lift that top leg and leave the bottom leg down. Good, give me 4 more, nice and slow, they are beautiful, 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 perfect. It's Jill, it's perfect.
I know.
Last 2. And 1. Excellent, good. We're gonna keep that left arm extended out now. Tuck your knees in, about 90 at the hip, 90 at the feet. Open up your arm, chest to the ceiling, make an adjustment. Hands come behind the head. Your chin is coming towards your right hip. Left, up. Good. Focusing on that. Now, right oblique. So we've got a fist under our chin, our head's not hanging back far, or also not tucking our chin in. That's always a position when we're doing any kind of core work. We've got a fist between our chin and our chest. Hands wrapped around the back of the head to just support it. You drop your head in your hands, you're gonna support it, and then you zone in on your core muscles. That's what's lifting you up. Slowly up and releasing you down. Good, up. And down, let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Lay it down. Oh no, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Oh, and press. Press. 8, 7, really contract that muscle for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you can lay back and give those knees a hug. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Take a little breather. We're gonna grab our ball and tuck it under our hips.
Someone filled balls.
What's that?
Yeah.
I put some air in the balls. Yeah. Then I was about to say. All right, so you tuck that ball right about at your tailbone. The center of the ball should be at your tailbone. So in other words, you don't want the ball higher than your hips, and you don't want to feel like the ball's about to shoot out. Shoot out instead of squirt out. So, all right. Keeping your arms down at your side, we're gonna lift our knees up into tabletop. Tabletop means those knees are directly over your hips. Your feet are in line with your knees. Find your balance on the ball, make an adjustment if you need to. Excellent. From here, I want you to still being on the ball, pull that belly button in, keep that core all engaged. Slowly extend your right leg out. And bring it back in. Don't let it come past your hips. Extend the left leg out. Now, here's our 3 progressions. Bending your elbows, just like we did with the bridges, with your palms and fingertips up. Or you can extend your arms all the way to the ceiling. Everybody will be different balance. If extending your arms or bending your elbows causes you to wiggle wobble on the ball, just lower them down. It's not a big deal. Good. Make sure those knees come back only to your hips. Keep that lower abdominal engaged. Beautiful work, ladies. A few more. Good. Let's do 2 more to each side. Nice and slow. Bring it in, readjust, and push the other leg out. Give me a nice point in your toe, lengthening that leg as we extend it. Last one. Excellent. Take your arms down 1 progression. Bring your feet together. And both legs extend out together. Then out, and don't tuck your knees. This is a small movement. Good. Knees come right back to your hips and out. You choose where you want your hands. That belly button is pulled in, nice and strong. Feel all those core muscles firing on the sides, lower and upper. Beautiful. Don't tuck your knees in too far. Got this. Out. And give me 4 more. Nice and slow. 3, 2, And one, perfect. Place your feet and hands down on the floor. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good, good. Now, we're gonna extend both legs up to the ceiling. Did you read my lesson plan, Renee?
Yeah. No, I just think I think that feels good.
All right, feet are extended to the ceiling. Again, the adjustment you need with the ball. Keep your hands at your sides to start. We're gonna lower one leg down at a time. Nice and slow. Now we don't drop it, we don't swing it up. You wanna go down the same pace as you come up, so we lower, 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 then we lift, 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 nice and slow. You choose where you want your hands. You can bend your elbows with the fingers extended to the ceiling, palms in, or you can lift them all the way up to the ceiling, you choose. Nice and slow. Remember, same pace up and down. Get a little bit of quad and hip flexor working here as well. Beautiful work. Nice extended lengthened leg into that toe. So good, so good. Nice and slow. Make that connection with all your muscles. Lower it down. Feel that leg lengthen through the top of your leg, and then slowly bring it back up and take it a little faster as we move along. Let's go for 2 more on each side. The last one. Probably guess what we're doing next. So feet are gonna come together. Yeah. Now, if this is low, bothering your lower back, you can bring a little bend into your knee, but there they go. Nice work, Leslie. Lower and lift. Nice and slow. Once again, nice and slow. Lower them down. If it helps you count to 4, count in your head. Count to 4, count in your head. And then bring them up. Take a break whenever you need it. Good. This looks beautiful. Count out for 4, 3, 2, and same up. 4, 3, 2. That's just like that. Beautiful. Couple more. We got this. Such nice work, ladies. Nice and slow. You're getting a break after this. Let's earn it. One more. Excellent. We're going to bend our knees, lower your feet to the floor, hands come down to the side. Stretch out a little bit, open your chest. That feels good. We got one more series here.
Love the ball, Nicole.
I do too. Yeah, I miss it. Lumps, damn it. All right. You're going to extend your legs to the ceiling once again. Hands come down to your sides, palms on the floor for support. You're going to come to first position, so heels will be together, toes will be out. Beautiful, perfect, that's it. You're going to bend your knees and bring your knees towards your chest, the little front legs. Excellent. When you lift your legs up back up towards the ceiling, you're going to flex that foot. You're going to squeeze your inner thighs together as you extend them up to the ceiling. So we're doing front leg here on the ball today. Excellent. So we get a little inner thigh work. Excellent. You've got it. So then feet do not drop. Your soles of your feet are facing the ceiling the whole time. Excellent. Excellent. Knees go out as the heels press together. When you come up, press those heels together, push your heels to the ceiling, then squeeze your inner thighs up at the top. Use a little bit of glutes. Looks so good, ladies. So good. Keep it going. Excellent. Again, you use your hand, put your hands, keep your hands on the floor. If you want to bend them, we're not going to extend them with the front legs. But bent or on the floor is fine. Good. Let's go for 2 more. I want to see you really squeeze those heels together as you come up, and then squeeze those inner thighs together. Excellent. One more. You got it. Now parallel those feet. Separate them and parallel to each other. We're going to take those feet apart. So open those feet apart and bring them back together. Ooh, that's close, people. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. Flex, still flex, still flex. Thank you, Molly. And in, but the feet are parallel this time, beautiful. Nice and slow, keep that press, keep that heel to the ceiling. Let's do 3 more. In, good, keep that heel press to the ceiling, beautiful work. We're gonna hold those feet out. Point your toes and little presses out. Out, up, wave that to the touching.
She's touching my toe.
The press, 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 press. 8, 7, nice and slow, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keeping those toes pointed, bring them in and cross them. Good, slowly open them back out. And then we're gonna cross with the other leg in front, the other leg in back. So you're alternating which leg is in front and which leg is behind. Nice and slow, that toes down, pointed, lengthening through the front of your leg. Beautiful, beautiful.
Yes.
You've got it, just a couple more. Slow, nice and slow. Okay, when we cross those legs in this time, we're gonna hold them there. And we're gonna crisscross, 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 crisscross. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful work. Feet to the floor. Lift your hips up. Take that ball out from underneath. Give your knees a little hug. Have fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's keep the fun going. All right, you're gonna place that ball underneath your feet. It's fun for me. Actually, it's not. Yeah, down there. I love Pilates. All right, so feet are gonna be on top of the ball. Hands are gonna be at your sides. We're gonna bridge on top of the ball. Okay. Or if that ball doesn't work for you under your feet, you can do a regular bridge. Okay. Pressing your feet. We're only here for a couple seconds. Feet down on the ball, and we're gonna lift those hips up nice and slow. Up and lower them. Now, hands can be on the floor or elbows can be bent. If you're coming up and your hips are swaying side to side, put your hands back down on the floor. Good. Nice and slow, up and down. Just a couple more. You've got it. We're gonna move the position of this ball. You've got it. Nice and slow. Use those hammies. I know they're gonna cramp up. They're gonna say, ow, what are you doing to me? Ow. Oh, there it is. See? 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hips down. Take that ball and bring it between your thighs, just above your knee. Just above your knee. You don't want it pressing on that knee joint. Excellent. We're gonna lift our feet up into tabletop. Arms are gonna come to your side, palms down. So tee those arms, palms down. Excellent. Give that ball a little squeeze. Feel your inner thighs also fire. Now push that back into the floor. Pull your belly button and press that back into the floor. So belly button's pushing into the floor. Knees are squeezing the ball. Slowly lower your knees to one side. Good, now bring it up. As you come up and give a little release on the ball, press your back into the floor. Now squeeze that ball and drop them to the other side. That's the perfect pace lesson. Beautiful. Now come back up. Stop a little bit at the center, press your back into the floor. Now squeeze the ball and lower it down to the other side. That's your pace. Beautiful, beautiful. You're focusing in the middle on pushing your, really activating your lower core, pushing your back into the floor. Then you're going to squeeze the ball as you lower to one side. You decide how low you want to go. Bring it back, give a little pause, press that back into the floor, squeeze your ball and lower to the other side. Beautiful. Keep those knees out over your hips. Try not to tuck them in past your hips. Nice and slow, with purpose, thinking about what you're doing. Beautiful. Couple more. Let's go for one more on each side. Nice pace, that's it, stop in the center, squeeze and lower. Really pull your abdominals in the middle, press that back down, then squeeze the ball and lower to the other side. Fantastic, when you come back to the center, keep the ball where it is and lower your feet to the floor. Slide your hands down to your side, palms can still be down. Perfect, squeeze that ball and lift up into bridge. Release the squeeze and lower to a hover. Squeeze the ball and lift up. Release and lower to a hover. Beautiful, nice and slow. Squeeze and lift. Release and lower. Squeeze and lift. Release and lower. Squeeze and lift. Release and lower. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze your glutes and the ball and lower. 2 more. Squeeze and lift. Release and lower. Now you're going to squeeze and lift and hold up at top. Hold up at top. Hold that squeeze and pump it. Pump, pump, pump. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze the ball. Lower to a hover. Release and lift it up. Squeeze the ball and lower it down. Release and lift it up. Squeeze the ball, lower it down, release, and lift it up. Good, one more just like that. Squeeze and lower, release and lift. 3 more. And then 2 more. Squeeze and lower, release and lift. And squeeze and lower, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, pump. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. That's it. Hover those hips and squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hips are hovering. 3, 2, and that's over with. Lower those heads. Take the ball from between your knees. Give your legs a nice hug. Bring your knees in first. Squeeze, rock side to side. And then you can wrap your hands around the backs of your thighs, straightening your legs, give those hamstrings and glutes a nice stretch. Excellent job. All right, we're going to roll over onto our stomachs. All right, we're going to run into a nice plank series here. Now, once again, just like before, you decide what works for you. You can always lower your knees. The one thing about, take a nap, that's good. Ease it out for a couple seconds. One thing you want to remember if you lower your knees in your plank, that when you lower your knees, your booty doesn't go to the side. You keep that core engaged and your hips up. So when we come up with plank, our elbows are going to be directly under our shoulders. We're going to draw those shoulders away from our ears. Instead of being here, your shoulders are drawn away, chest is open to the floor, neck is in line with my spine. I'm not dropping my chin, I'm not looking up. I can look up for a second if I need to look at something. Then when I lift my legs up, I pull that belly button in, which tucks my tailbone in. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Come on up.
Now you have to say all that again. Kidding.
All right, elbows are directly under your shoulders. Push those shoulders away from your ears. Open your chest to the floor. Now, pull that belly button in and tuck your tailbone in. We're just holding plank, just holding. Just holding. If you need to lower your knees, that's okay, but keep those hips pushed forward. Don't keep your booty to the side. Good. Neck in line with the spine, so we're looking at the floor. Hold for 4. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Listen. Now just lower your knees, don't disengage. You got it. Beautiful. Good. Hold it there. Now lift back up. We're going to lower one knee down at a time. And up, down. If you're on your knees, you're going to lift one knee at a time. So straighten the leg, drop the knee, or you're tapping the knee down to the floor. You do you. Do what works for you. Good, good, good. 4, 3, keep that tailbone tucked in. Squeeze your belly button like there's no tomorrow. 2, and 1. This time, lower your knees, disengage, fall back into child's pose. Okay, you're welcome. Come forward, up onto the elbow. Now remember, you do you, okay? Rest of it up into a high plank, you can stay on your elbows. All right, here we go. Elbows are directly into my shoulders. I'm gonna lift up. I'm gonna draw those shoulders away from my ears, open my chest to the floor, and then I'm gonna tuck my tailbone in and squeeze my belly button. Good, hold it there. Now, if you can, you're gonna take your hand underneath your shoulder and lift yourself up into high plank. Good, just like that. Excellent. Keep that tailbone tucked. Don't shoot your booty to the side if you can't do it. Now we're gonna come back down onto our elbows. Good. We're gonna take our feet and take them wider than the mat. Take the ends of the mat, and we're gonna do it again. Up onto your hands and down to your elbows. You got this, Renee. Up onto your hands. Good. Down. Remember, you can stay down in elbow plank if you need to. That's okay. One more time. Up high. Down low. Good, come up high and stay there. Walk your feet back in, hip width apart. Shoot your booty to the sky and come into a down dog. Relax those shoulders, push your chest towards your thighs. Excellent. Now, we're going to come back down into that high plank and you're going to bring your right knee with you. So come down in and tuck your right knee in. Now extend it back out and go back into that down dog. Good. Come down into that high plank and bring your left knee with you, tuck it in. Push it back out, down to down, up to down, back to down. Do it again. We're gonna do 2 more to each side. Here we go. Plank and bring your right knee in, extend it and up to down dog. Plank and bring your left knee in, back out and up to down dog. 1 more each side. Here we go. Right knee comes in, extend and down dog. Left knee comes in. Extend and down dog. Plank, bring that right knee in and give me a little pump. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it back. Get that down dog. Hold for 1 more second. Come on to that high plank. Bring that left knee in and pump it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last down dog. And then lower your knees to the floor. Excellent. Sink back to your child pose. We're gonna bend, bring your forehead to the floor. We're gonna bend our elbows. Bring your palms together behind your head, fingertips to the ceiling. Press those elbows into the floor as you pull back, feeling a nice stretch. Forearms relax. Good. And keeping your elbows bent, separate your hands, rotate your wrists around, open and close your hands. Give those wrists and hands a nice little stretch. Fantastic. All right, we're going to come out once again, lying on the floor this time. Arms extended over your head. Good. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, arms are over our head. We're going to come up into a Superman. So we're going to lift. We're going to tip our hips forward again, pressing the hips towards the floor. Squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze your glutes, come up and hold. Good. And then release it down. Come up and hold. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze those shoulder blades. Good. And release it down. And we lift up and squeeze. And release it down. You got it. Now this time, come up. And then we're going to tap our heels together. Tap, 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 tap. Hold it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Give it an extra second. Like that. Let's
Sure.
That's sure.
Great. Liar.
Lift it back up. Hold it here. This time we're going to pull our elbows back and extend. Pull back. Extend. Good. 6. Extend. 5. Keep those hips pushed to the floor. Keep those glutes on fire. You've got it. 3. Nice work, Helen. Here's 2. Squeeze. Release. Here's 1. Squeeze. Release and lower it down to the floor. That feels good, doesn't it? Night. All right, you're going to lift your right arm with your left leg. Right arm, left leg, and then switch. Good. So slow swimmers, opposite arm and opposite leg are lifting up. Good. That's it. Just your arm and leg. That's it. That's it. We're going to come all the way up in a second. Good. One more time on each side. Last time. Good. Now let's lift that whole body off the floor, pushing your chest down, arms up, and give me swimmers. So arms and legs, squeeze the booty, chest is up. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You did it. Hands down. Bring your forearms underneath your chest. Push down and lift your chest up. Come up to Sphinx. Good. Relax. Lengthen through the neck. Relax it down and look over your left shoulder. And then come over and look over your right shoulder. Good. Bringing it back to center, drop your chin to your chest. And then bring your chin up like that. And back to center. We're going to push ourselves up and back to child's. Except we come back, we're going to bring our hands over to the right. And push it back to the left. Good. So taking your left hand on top of your right hand. Beautiful. You can interlace the fingers. Pulling back with your left hand on top of your right. Putting a nice stretch down all the way down the left side. So we take our left hand over, bring our right hand on top. Interlace those fingers if you like. Really push your hips out and over to the right. Come on back to center. Let's come on all fours. We're going to slowly release our hips, release your abdominals. Then we'll arch our back and then go up through our neck. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, lift the tailbone first, move around every vertebrae, pushing your middle back to the ceiling. And you inhale, exhale, lower the hips first. Arch that back and lengthen. That should be beautiful. Take another deep breath in, exhale as you round. And we'll do one more. Up. Back and kick across our legs. Reach up over your head. Bring your palms together up here and lean over to the right and lean over to the left. And we come back to center, interlace your fingers, palms to the ceiling, stretch those arms all the way up. Good. And then bring your arms down to the sides. Right arm stays still, left arm reaches up. We're going to push those fingertips over and look under your left arm. And bring it back to center and switch. Take the left arm down. Reach that arm up, length through your fingertips in and look under your arm. Excellent. Come back to center. Both arms right inside. Lower your chin to your chest. We're going to take it all the way down the right circle. Relax your jaw. When we take it the other way. Exhale, bring down the heart and center. Namaste. Everybody?
Thanks, Tom.
That's a wobbly ball. That's a wobbly ball?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Because it certainly wasn't you, it was that damn ball.
It was never me.
Oops.